Now, what you're looking at currently is the main homepage of the Monotype Fonts platform. Very quickly from this homepage, if you look down below, there are some tiles that you can click on if you immediately were searching for fonts based on style. Any new fonts that are added into the Monotype Fonts platform is listed in this area below, and any new foundries that are added into the inventory are listed down here below. On the top, if I hover my mouse over the Browse section, it provides two dropdowns below where I can search for fonts or search by foundries. Best practice is to always search by fonts. There is over 150,000 fonts in our Monotype Fonts inventory and continuously growing. And with that said, it could be pretty overwhelming when searching for a lot of fonts. So as you begin your font discovery, we've provided some filters on the left-hand side of the screen to really assist you with that font discovery journey. You can search by our monotype tags. So if you were searching for fonts based on a particular mood or style, you can most certainly click on, say, I was looking for something university, something school related. I can click on college so that it begins to show all the fonts in the inventory that fall within that college university style theme. If I clear that filter out, down below, another very popular search functionality is our language coverage. As you may or may not already be aware, Monotype covers about 95% of the spoken language. So if you're working on a project that requires multiple language coverage, so in this case, let's load English. And let's also load traditional Chinese, and let's also load simplified Chinese. So by placing all three languages into the filter that you could see above here, Monotype Fonts is now presenting all fonts in the inventory that support both languages, right? Thereby, as you're scrolling through these, every font that you see here, regardless of regional language, you're consistent. So that brand identity, regardless of that region or language, you're consistent with that particular typeface. Not to mention that you already know that these fonts have been tested to ensure its performance and behavior in any environment that it would live in, whether it's on the web, in a digital ad, or even in an iOS or Android app, or even in a gaming application, if you like. Aside being able from searching for fonts based on the language, the current layout is called our inspirational tile grid, where you could see the fonts with a little bit of artwork. But however, if you prefer, you can always turn off the artwork. You can even switch it over to a list. So if you prefer to see it from this particular perspective, you can most certainly do so. Aside from searching for fonts and using the pairings by language, another thing that you can also do is do similarities in searching by language support. For an example, I know a very common and popular font that's used everywhere is Helvetica. So for that example, what I can do within the Monotype Fonts platform is use our similar tool, looking for other fonts that support similar to Helvetica, but also support simplified, traditional Chinese, as well as English. And down below, it is showing all the different alternate versions that match to Helvetica that support these two languages that are listed down here below. Now, it's important that as you're looking at some of these recommendations, if you do click on a font file within this platform, it will always bring you to the collection page of this particular font. This is so that the user is fully aware of all fonts or families that are available in a particular font family. In this particular case, you'll see that there's one weight of a variable font. You can toggle it to the character map. So if I need to see all the specific glyphs within a particular font family, I most certainly could do so.